So when I'm teaching the concepts, you can focus on following the concepts, ask me questions without worrying about you taking notes or you forgetting about it, because this one is recorded, only me getting recorded, right, as you can see, and then I put that on YouTube only for you guys. My followers are only my students, that's it. Okay, I call them my kids. You guys are all my kids. Okay, oh Gayatri. Okay, hey Araf. So I know because of the change in schedule, some of the kids might be still trying to figure out what time to join, and then if they join at 5 o'clock, the standard time, then they will have fun because we'll be done before that. So what are we going to do today? I had sent out the list of topics. Let me read it for you guys. So let me read out the topics for today. We will talk about multiplication, division of fractions, understanding negative signs in a fraction, dealing with multiplication, division of fractions with negative signs, and then word problems, and then we look at equivalent values. Yes, Arif.
Are we starting class?
What is that? We are starting the class so early because 4th August is Myra's birthday. She's celebrating it today. So that is because today is the weekend, right? 4th I will not have time. So that's why I started the class a little early, so that we have some time for taking care of something back home. Yeah? Alright? Let's get started. So I said we'll deal with how do you do multiplication, division with fractions, deal with negative numbers, and also deal with equivalent fractions and some word problem related to fractions. Now let me start with a teaser. Anyhow, so guys, everybody keep your videos on unless you have any serious problem. Okay, like I cannot keep my video on if I have not taken bath. If I look dirty, I will keep my video off, but thankfully I have taken bath, so it's okay. So here I'm starting with a teaser. Okay, so I'm saying I have a number here. It's a mixed number. I'm trying to multiply that with this. Interestingly, this has a negative value and this has negative value. And you guys have only 2 minutes. This is more like a jump start. Let's see. And Sarah, is that working for you, beta? Yep, I mean, you're not feeling hot, right? I'm sweating, but you should be okay, right? Oh, okay. Is everybody giving it a shot? Arav, Advik, Arihan, Nihan, everybody, right?
Yeah.
And for many of you, it will be a very easy looking problem, and it is actually indeed an easy problem. But hey Kumari, how are you, beta? I got one friend for you all. Do you want to say hello to everybody, beta? Yep. So we have 2 new kids joining the class today. One is Kumari and one is Saira. Kumari on the screen and Saira in the classroom with me. So what we are doing right now is we are dealing with, I have sent out the topics for today, beta. Okay, I hope you got a chance to see it. But we are starting with a very easy problem. We are trying to deal with fractions, multiplication and division which have negative to it. Okay, so I have asked everybody to solve this problem for me real quick. Let's see. This is a mixed number, minus 3 4 by 8 multiplied by minus 7 by 6. Yes, Dikshita.
I've got 196 over 48.
Little louder, brother. One more time. You're talking to the mute button, not me.
196 over 48.
Okay. Okay. How about everybody else? Arihan, Nihan, Arav, Advik, Gayatri. I'll give a little more time to Kumari because she just joined and she's doing the jump start. Yes, Arav. What is that? Little louder for me. Your voice got lost in between.
I got 4 1 by 12.
401 by 12. Okay.
It's like the 4 is the whole number and 112 is the fraction.
Okay. 4 1 over 12. Okay. Nihan, where are you? How about you, Sarah?
196.
196 over 48? Okay. Advik,
196 over 48.
okay. All right. Yes, Gayatri.
196 over 48.
How about you, Kumari?
I got 196 over 48.
And do I call you by name Kumari beta or there's any other name that you like to be called by?
Yeah, you can call me Kumari.
Kumari is okay? Okay, alright. Because my name has a Kumar in it, okay? Virendra Kumar. You are Kumari, okay? Alright. So this one, again, I don't think any of the answers are wrong, but I have a very bad habit of not trusting anybody. When it comes to math, I don't trust anybody. There are two things, okay? I mean, this is more like a message that I want to give to all of my kids, that when it comes to math, do it yourself, okay? Even if your best or bestest friend says this is the answer, don't trust him or her. Do it yourself. And second thing is, try making it as simple as you can. So now let's look at it. First thing, if this is a number, this is a number, I mean this is a mixed number, this is a fraction. What this guy is here for? Negative. With negative or positive signs, right? If they are same, you multiply them, it gives you a plus. If they are same and you multiply them, it gives you a plus. So negative into negative will become positive, positive into positive will become positive. Simple formula is, if they are same, getting multiplied. Laura, there. So we just started 5 minutes ago and we are trying to solve this problem, okay? We'll solve many more problems like this and you'll get used to it. So we are trying to multiply fractions with negative to it, okay? So what I was saying was, if the signs are same, if you are multiplying minus by minus, you get a plus. If you are multiplying plus by plus, you get a plus. If the signs are different, meaning plus getting multiplied by negative or negative getting multiplied by positive, if they are different, it's minus. Okay? So now here in this case, 3 4 by 8 into minus 7 by 6. So now let me get into the storytelling mode like I always do. What I will do is, let me simplify this first. This is 3 4 by 8. Yeah? You convert this to a fraction. So multiply, add, divide. Multiply, add, divide. Math. Yeah? So 8 3 are 24 plus 4, 28 by 8, and you have a minus sign. You are not missing anything. You are just continuing with the flow. Multiply that with minus 7 by 6. Okay. Now it's much better, right? Here it was little complicated. We made it little simple. Now here, let's play a little bit more. Now we know that, okay, Okay, we'll do it later. Now, first, let's make it simpler. 4 7 are 28, 4 2 are 8. As I said, let's play. I'm playing right now. See, tic tac toe. Yeah. Now, life has become much simpler, right? Minus 7 by 2. Here you have multiplied by minus 7 by 6. What did it become? Now you see that, okay, now you cannot simplify it further. It is already in the most simplified form. So you will go on multiplying it. So my next line of the story is this. I will multiply apple with apple, oranges with oranges, science with science, numbers with numbers. So I am multiplying minus into minus. This is one situation I have. These two. And then multiplying 7 by 2 into 7 by 6. Minus into minus became plus. Then plus, I don't write plus into, right? It's plus. 7 times 7 is 49. 2 times 6 is 12. Now if you want to keep it like this, like improper fraction, let it be. If you want to convert it to a proper fraction, you will say, okay, make the math thing simple. 12 4 are 48, 1, 49. Here, whatever you guys did, I have no problem with that. Everybody got the right answer. Okay? But you guys enjoyed it a little less than me. I enjoyed it a little more. I was playing. What did I do? Okay, fine. I got this. 4 7 are 28, 4 2 are 8. Tic tac toe done. 7 7 are 49, 2 6 are 12. I'm not asking you guys to limit yourself to knowing only smaller tables. We certainly need to know tables up to 20, because that expedites, that adds more power to our calculation. But then having that ability to do bigger calculation is one part of it, but then how do we break bigger things into smaller pieces and then do it with the fun is more important. Yeah. Now some of you got 196 by 48, right? That is also the right answer, okay? Just that you did not simplify it. This is 49 4s are 196, okay? And this is 12 4s are 48. How did that the same answer? Yeah? Now you'll say, how did you get 196 is 49 4s are? Because I know 50 4s are is 200. It is one less than that. So one less than that. Yeah? See, all these things, when I am doing this calculation, I am doing it quickly, not because I have got any extra intelligence. I have no shame in telling that I am the least intelligent person on this earth. And that is why when I am doing calculation, I am doing it like in the most simple way, okay? I will not assume that, okay, this means this, so I will jump 2 steps. No, I will not. When I am doing math, I will always go step by step and do my calculation so that if I go wrong, which I do very often, I will know by doing my review, okay, where did I go wrong and how did I fix it? How do I fix the problem? Does it make sense to everybody? Okay. Now let me do one more easy problem. This time okay, so Saira, I'll just take 1 second. I just want to see. Are you also doing the storytelling way? Yeah. This is better. Because When you, so I am giving you a 30 seconds to solve this, and then we will continue. Who are done? Aradhya, are you able to follow better?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is first class for Aradhya also. So Aradhya also has moved from level 1 to level 2. So initial few classes, if it looks little tricky, bear with me. I'll make sure that this is easy. Yes, Aradhya.
1 over 14.
1 over 14. Nihan. Arihan, why so quiet today? Yeah, Dikshita.
1 over 14.
1 over 14. Okay. Same thing. You guys are not giving me a chance to teach. How do I go ahead? Okay. So, same thing. Since this is not a difficult one, I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it. I mean, just to make sure that you guys can see the fun I get by solving problems. Okay, and then we'll go to some problem that I've shared for today's class. Now look at this: 7 by 8, 7 by minus 8, and 4 minus 4 by 49. I have no plan of doing any math. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm just separating them. Minus 8, let's keep minus outside, and 8 I can write as 4 into 2. 49 is nothing but 7 7s are 49. Now I'm not doing math, I'm just playing with it. I will knock off this guy. 1 minus and 1 minus killed each other. I know killing is not the right example, I'm saying just nullified each other. 7 and 1 7 tic-tac-toe. This 4 and this 4 tic-tac-toe. What I'm left with is, if I have nothing, I can always write this as 1, right? So 1 by 2 times 7, 14. Everybody got the same answer, so I'm not going there. Now let me look at, this part is okay. This part looks okay. Now we have played, it's time for dance. Who all loves dancing? And who all are better dancers than me? Who all think that they are better dancers than me? Everybody, you have not seen my talent. I'm a horrible dancer, okay? But here we're not going to talk about dance. We're talking about how the numbers dance. Let's look at it. If I say 8 over 4, how do you divide this? I'm saying divide this fraction by this fraction. Arihan, are you with me, beta? Yep. Nihan, are you with me as well? Okay. You guys have to keep your videos on, keep responding to the questions. Some of the questions will look simple, easy, but these are the stepping stones for getting into more interesting problems. Where? Okay, Gayatri is here. Yeah, Dikshita.
I got 9.
You got 9. You also got 9. Arav, you also got 9. Kumari, you also got 9. Yep, you were talking to the mute button, but I think I saw you saying yes. So that's the advantage of video being on. Sometimes you can say yes without saying yes. Okay, Gayatri, how about you?
I got 9.
You also got 9. Arihan?
Yeah, I also got 9.
Aradhya?
I got 9.
You also got 9. Advik, Nihan, everybody got 9, right? Now, let's look at the dance part of it. This is where I show my dancing skills. So, I have this fraction to be divided by this fraction. Unfortunately, even after becoming almost 50, I have not learned how to divide. I only know how to multiply. Okay? So I said, okay, fine. Since I don't know how to divide, I will multiply. I converted this division to multiplication. Somebody got supernumerary and flipped upside down. So that is the dance I was talking about. I kind of forced that thing, saying that, okay, since I don't know how to divide, I will convert division to multiplication, and somebody got super upset and flipped upside down. That's how it works. That's the dance I was talking about. If anybody at all guessed that I'm going to talk about Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi or Kathakali or Odissi or anything of that sort, you were wrong. I was talking about this dance. Okay? The numbers dance. When you try to divide a fraction by another fraction, I converted division to multiplication. And this flexibility is only with division and multiplication. Okay? You can convert division to multiplication or vice versa, but don't do that trick with adding or subtracting. So, when you do this got upset and flipped upside down. Now you do whatever you want to do. See, you have 8 here. So you can write 8 as 4 into 2, and then you have a 9. Let it be 8 here, because there is nothing that you can do with this. Tic-tac-toe, done. Yep. So, my only suggestion, recommendation, request to you all would be, if you want to stay happy like the way I am while dealing with math at this age, it's primarily because I find reasons to play with it. And I want you guys to play with that as well. Whatever calculation you do, build some story around it, use those stories for doing it. And you will see it becomes much more fun. Now, I have picked up some problems from your notebooks, the syllabus that I use for teaching you guys. So, let me pick one problem and see what kind of problems that you have to deal with. Okay, these are some of the questions from grade 7. Let's look at it. It says minus 11 by 4. Which of the following expressions are equivalent to minus 11 by 4? And you have 3 options. Option A is minus 11 by minus 4. Option B is minus 11 by minus 4. And option C is none of the above. Okay? So you have minus 11 by 4, and you are given one option is this, minus 11 by minus 4, minus of minus 11 by minus 4, and third is this one. So tell me which one is your option, Arav?
Because the first one, I can just go up the minus sign.
Okay, so wait, don't try to bias everybody else. You gave me your answer. I will hold it there, okay? You said none of them above. I'll keep it to this for now, okay? Let me get few more answers from others, and then I'll come back to you to understand your reasoning for that option, okay? Because what happens is somebody has done something, and they might not be confident, they might get biased with your answer, okay? What is your answer, beta? You also think C? Okay. I'm not sure if Arab has created that bias, but everybody, let's see. Okay. Gayatri, Nihan, Arihan, what is your answer? Dikshita, Kumari, Aradhya. Yes, Advait. Your option is B.
What was the question again?
This was the number given, minus 11 by 4. And we were asked to find out which of the below is equivalent to this expression. Meaning, which of the below is matching with this. So one option was minus 11 by minus 4. Second option was minus of minus 11 by minus 4, and third was none of the above. Did you say B or you say C? Advik,
B.
you think B? How about you, Arihan?
Yeah, C.
You are thinking C. Kumari, what do you think, beta? I'm sorry, beta? You also think C? Okay. Let's see what Aradhya thinks.
B.
You think B? Okay. See, there's a close fight. Yes, Dikshita. What is the answer, beta?
C.
You also think C? Okay. This is going to be fun. Okay. Nihan. What do you think? Okay. Let me not put Nihan on the spot. See, good that I got few options here and few options here. At least that makes me think. Now at least I'm in a situation where I not get biased by anybody. If everybody would have said B or C, I would have probably got aligned to one of the answers. So let me just hear Arav one strictly, okay? Because he was the first one to give the answer, and then I will come to probably pick one of you who gave answer as B. Yes, Arav. Tell me why you think it's C.
Because so if you have A, you can like just cross out the minus sign and it'll become positive again. Because if you do negative times negative, it goes positive. So A can be correct. And if you were to put parentheses in the second one, you can just say what is negative 1 times negative 11 equals 11 because positive negative times negative equals positive. So and then that would be correct.
Okay. So which option? Which is your option? Option is C or your option is B?
C.
C. Okay. Advik, why do you think it's B?
Because like since you're dividing negative 11 with negative 4, it's the same symbol, so it makes it already positive. You have another negative sign, making the positive 11 over 4 negative.
Okay. Now the only child in the class is Saira. So Saira, tell me why you think this is the right answer. Tell me what went in your mind. That's all.
I was thinking that it's not A because
Uh-huh.
minus and minus is positive.
Okay.
And then at first I thought it was B.
Have a seat, ma'am. Yeah.
First I thought it was B
Mm-hmm.
because negative 1 is positive and then
Okay.
I
Okay. Now let me do this in the simplest possible form. Okay. And again, trust me. As I said, I will play with it. Okay. So first of all, as I said, I don't trust anybody. I don't want to get biased by anybody. Okay. That's why I'm ignoring all the options that I heard from you guys. Now, this is the number minus 11 by 4. We are trying to find out which one is equal to this one. Now, as you guys said, A doesn't seem to be an option because if I look at this, it is nothing but minus of 11 by minus of 4. Yeah? And if I do tic-tac-toe, this and this is gone. I have 11 by 4, which is not matching with the one that I am trying to compare with. So this is certainly not an option. Look at this one. Minus, whatever I have, I am writing in the simplest possible form. Okay, I am not doing any calculation here. This minus I am putting here into this minus, okay, into 11 divided by this minus into 4. This minus and this, I mean one minus and one minus above and below, we can do tic-tac-toe. What we are left with? Minus 11 by 4. This is not the right answer because this is matching with this. You guys probably overthought about it. Okay? See, trust me, math has to be made as simple as you can think of. Do you think this needs any mathematical skill of mine? No, it doesn't. I have just rewritten the whole thing the way I did it. And then I saw, okay, here I have 1 minus sign and 1 minus sign. If I have nothing, that means I'm multiplying it. I'm multiplying. And here I have 1 minus sign. Same thing, right? 4 into minus 1. That is what becomes minus 4. Or same thing. Yeah. Does it make you guys think why this is the right answer and where we thought differently? Everybody? Sure? Yep. Okay. So again, as I keep saying, right, math is easy provided we keep it easy. There is nobody in the world who can make math difficult unless we do it ourselves. Let's look at few more problems. Aradhya, are you clear with that? Aradhya, Nihan, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Deekshita, no doubt? Okay, good. Let's move on to the next one. Let me pick up the next one. Next one is, okay, let's look at this. This should be an easy one, but this is just to affirm that we are doing it right. Can you guys quickly find out the answer for this one? This is one problem, and second one is minus 1 by 6 multiplied by minus 9 by 7. Yep. Arab, don't rush. Come, take your sweet time. There is no early bird prize for answering it quickly and going wrong. Take your time. There are two problems. If you are having difficulty reading it, I am reading it for you guys. 4 by 5 multiplied by minus 2 by 9. Minus 2 by 9 is in bracket. Minus 1 by 6 multiplied by minus 9 by 7. Do it quickly. It should not take more than 2 minutes. Yes, Arab. Ready?
So for the first one, I got negative 8 by 56. No, I got negative 8 by 45. And then the second one, I got positive 9 by 42.
Okay. So, fine. I would not say whether that is correct or not. But what I'm saying is, whatever you have done, just do a review of that. That's a habit that we all have to build. And if you find a way and opportunity to simplify it, please do so. Both of your answers, wherever you find an opportunity to simplify it, simplify it. I always prefer this kind of number. If I have to find this, I would prefer this over this. Okay? This is a simplified form of the same value. Because I get scared when I see big numbers. I love small numbers. Okay? Yes, Sarah.
The first one I got negative 8.
Uh-huh. I'm not telling that to anybody. I want to see. Yes, Kumari, tell me better.
For the first one, I got negative 8 over 45.
Okay.
And for the second one, I got 3 over 14.
Okay. So again, this was more like a, no, it should have been like a breeze for all of you. As I can see, everybody is giving me the answer. Yes, Nihan, did you get a different answer or you agree with your friends? A little louder, I can't hear you.
11.
Okay, you got 11. Which one you're talking about? Because this example that I was giving equal to 11, that was just to show that I don't like this kind of a big number, I like the small ones. That was just an example. That was not a problem to be solved. The problem that you guys have to solve is these two, and there's nothing to solve. This is just for practice. Arihan, anybody not able to hear me or having, yes please, yep, that's the way. If you are not able to hear me or there's some glitch, the best solution for that is drop off and join back. Yes. Okay, so I will not take much of time. I see this was just like a practice thing, okay? Same thing. 4 by 5 into, I will put minus separately so that no, I keep apples and oranges separate, and then I had 2 by 9. So I multiply the numbers. I only have one sign. I have nothing else to do, so I'll just keep it that way. And 4 2s are 8, 9 5s are 45. Everybody got the same answer? Nothing to worry. Same thing here. Here, little different. You have one minus sign and another minus sign. Let's keep them separate. And then 1 over 6, 9 over 7. So when you have same signs to be multiplied, that becomes a plus. So this became a plus. And then here, time to play. 9 is nothing but, you can write this as 3 into 3, right? And 6, you can write as 3 into 2, and then you have 7. See, tic-tac-toe. Then you have 3 into 1 is 3, 2 into 7 is 14. Yeah? Why I'm insisting on these? Because whenever you're dealing with any calculation, right, always look for opportunities to simplify it. Because when you simplify it, your chances of making mistake gets minimized. Okay? If you're dealing with bigger numbers, I'm not doubting anybody's ability to deal with bigger numbers. What I'm saying is, if you're keeping the, if somebody says 7 over 14, you will get a 0.5. But there could be a doubt. If somebody says 1 over 2, there will be no doubt. Yeah? Try, without changing the value of the things, try simplifying it, try making it as small as possible so that your chances of going wrong is also small. Yeah? Without changing the value, of course. Okay. Okay, let's look at one problem, and that is very different from what we have been talking about so far. This question says, I just randomly picked up this question without teaching you guys anything about it. It says, which of the following expressions are equivalent to minus, minus 2 times 5 minus 3? And the options that you have are minus 10, minus 6. Second option is minus 10 plus 6. Third option is none of the above. Whoever is rushing for an answer, give yourself a minute at least. So this is one of the expressions. And today we are dealing with numbers, tomorrow we will change this to variables. Okay? But the underlying principles will remain the same. So let's look at this. Minus 2, 5 minus 3 in bracket is equal to this, equivalent to this one, or this one. Yes, Arav, tell me.
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, I'll just give you one vote here. We'll see. Yes, Deekshita.
Number 2.
Kumari.
2.
Same. Arihan.
Yeah.
Same. Okay. Same. I'll become jobless if you guys give the same answer like this. Yeah. Okay. Gayatri, same answer. You all are getting me biased. If everybody gives the same answer, then I'll start doubting. Is it the only answer? Let me see. Again, when you have bracket, you have to break it open. Minus 2 multiplied by 5. If I have something, if I have no sign, I can always write a plus also if I want. Same thing, this one is done. Now opening this one, taking this one also out. So the second one is minus 2 multiplied by minus of 3. So minus into plus makes it minus 10. Say different signs, always negative. Same sign, always positive. 2 times 3. Okay, you all were right. I also did not go wrong. Yep. So this again, now you guys will think that okay, we are learning these things which are not looking so interesting. It's kind of, it's looking like kids play, right? Yeah. So let me make the kids grow up a little bit more. I'm saying 4x plus 16 divided by 4, and this time I'm saying minus 4. Made it little tricky. I'm moving from simple numbers to expressions. Can you guys solve it real quick? Yes, Sarah.
I got negative x plus negative 2.
Negative x plus negative 2.
Yeah, I got
Okay. Why so? Okay, negative. We'll see. Dikshita.
Negative x plus 4.
Okay. How about you, Kumari?
Negative x minus, wait, sorry, negative x plus negative 4.
Plus negative 4. Okay. How about you, Vita?
Negative x plus.
Negative x plus negative 4. Okay. Advik.
Negative x minus 4.
Okay. Yeah. I heard different answers. More or less something is leaning towards that. There was only one mistake. I'm not going to say what the mistake was and who made that mistake, but yeah. This one you can solve it in different ways. Okay. You can say this equals this by this plus this by this. This is one way of doing it. Or if you find something is common here, you see 4 is common here and 4 is common here also. If you take 4 out, this becomes x plus 4. Okay? If you do that, then the denominator you have minus 4, which you can write as minus into 4. And then you can do tic-tac-toe. So what you have is x by 4, x plus 4 by negative. Now here I am teaching you some different thing. How you make this guy travel up? If you have nothing here, that means you have a plus. And the plus is nothing but a multiplication of either 2 minuses or 2 pluses. In our benefit, we will use 2 minus so that we can continue playing. Yeah. So I have minus into x plus 4. So this becomes minus x, and minus into this becomes minus into plus is minus 4. Minus x minus 4. If anybody got any plus in between, that was on our side. This was one way of doing it. Or second way is you will say okay, 4x by minus 4 plus 16 by minus 4. And you fill it out. Same thing you'll do, okay, you have nothing here, that means you can say minus into minus. 4x by 4. This is a minus. And this becomes, again you have nothing here, so you'll say minus into minus. 16 over 4. So 1 tic-tac-toe, this 4 and this 4 tic-tac-toe, you have minus x above plus, this was a minus here. So this minus and this minus gone. And 16 you can write as 4 into 4, and you can continue playing tic-tac-toe. What you have is minus into 4. So minus into plus becomes minus. Yeah. So what all did we learn today? Honestly speaking, we learned nothing. Okay? We did not learn anything, right? We just brushed up our concepts around how do you deal with numbers, how do you deal with fractions, multiplications and divisions. When you are dealing with different types of numbers, how do you kind of make them uniform and then try solving it. Let me give you guys another punchline of mine, okay? There are a lot of concepts that I have kind of created for making you guys learn or understand things in a more simpler way. Now, this a new concept, other concept that some of you would have heard. Let's see. Let me make it little more interesting. So, you have a fraction, you have to do multiplication division, then you have a mixed number, and then you have a decimal. So, 4 types of numbers you are dealing with. Let's see, how do you simplify it? And these are the opportunities to play with math, okay? This is no concept in this one. Let's see, how do you do this? And after this, who all are vegetarian in this class? Vegetarian? No? She is a vegetarian? Okay. So again, no plan to introduce you guys to anything. There is a chicken egg story that I talk about, okay? So we'll just talk about how do you relate to the chicken egg story, okay? No plan to think about anything that we don't do, okay? Don't worry about it. We'll talk about chicken egg story. Gayatri, have you heard that chicken egg story from me before? No? Okay. Okay, good. Aradhya, did you? Do you remember? Okay. Nihan, do you remember? You guys are forgetting it. Okay. Now Nihan remembers. Arihan also remembers. Okay. Okay, I'll give you guys just 1 minute, and this is more like a jump start kit, okay? Because all the things that we're going to learn in this unit from tomorrow onwards, they'll be a little more tricky, much more interesting. But if we are comfortable with this one, it'll be much easier a breeze when you go to those interesting topics. Yes, Advait.
I just have a quick question. Are we gonna join class tomorrow at 5?
Yes. Only today was an exception, and I changed the timing because of whatever dependency I talked about. But from tomorrow onwards, we'll follow the same schedule, same timing. Okay? Yeah. I see many of the kids are missing here because they might not have got time to adjust things. Okay, who all are done? Not done. That means you guys are not playing enough. Sarah, done beta? Almost? Done? What is the answer?
9504.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, Dikshita.
I got 36.208.
Okay. Alright, so just in the interest of time, I'll quickly do it and everybody validate your answers, okay? First of all, whenever I have a situation like this, I'm spending my initial 30 seconds to understand what the problem is. This is a fraction, this is a fraction, this is also a fraction. Oh, this guy is an outlier and this is also an outlier. This is a decimal and this is a mixed number. It's like dealing with fruits and vegetables to make fruit salad. Not a good idea. Let's convert everything to 1. And my best friend is, who is my best friend? Fractions. Remember? Fractions are my best friend. I mean, just an example, okay? I say so because I have the ability of converting everything to fraction. If I have to convert this to decimal, this to decimal, this to decimal, that's a big effort. But if I have to convert a decimal to fraction, that's much easier. Likewise, here I'll apply the math theory and I'll convert it to a fraction. So let's look at it. Let me first convert everything into fractions so that I have only fruits to make the fruit salad. This is a fraction, I'm not touching it. This is a fraction, this is my best friend, I'm not touching it. This is also a fraction, I'm not touching it right now. Mixed number to convert to fraction back. Multiply, add, divide. Multiply, add, divide. 7 is 21 plus 122 by 7. 22 by 7. Okay, now this is also a fraction. Though improper fraction, but still okay. Now this one. Does everybody know how to convert a decimal to fraction in 2 seconds? Yeah, everybody? Kumari, do you know that? Okay, this will be, I'm converting this to a fraction. My simple approach would be, I will write everything as is. I'll forget about the decimal. As soon as I realize that I forgot about the decimal, I will put a 1 for the decimal because there is only one decimal point. Okay? And then count how many digits I have this side. I have only one digit. Done. So if somebody says convert 00107 into a fraction, simple thing. I will put everything as is, as if there was no decimal. Then I realize, okay, I missed the decimal. So I'll write a 1 for the decimal and then count how many digits I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 digits, 4 zeros. Done. Yep. Standard method. So converting a decimal to a fraction is easy peasy. Not to worry. Yeah. So we have converted this to fraction. Everything is fraction now. So here, having a 0 in the beginning doesn't make any sense. I can knock it off. So I have 8 over 10, 22 over 7. Now some of you might be thinking, okay, I have to do a lot of big calculation. Multiply all this, then I have to divide also. So let me do one thing. This is the only outlier right now. I can do this part first. So what I will do is, let me write my story. 6 over 8. Division I don't know. I don't still know. Next year is my birthday when I'll turn 50. Hopefully by then I'll learn. Okay? So I have not learned division yet. I only know multiplication. I'll convert this to multiplication. As soon as I said so, somebody got upset, flipped upside down. Yep. So this division I converted to multiplication. This is also done. Then I have multiplication, remains as multiplication. I have multiplication, remains as multiplication. Everything is multiplication now. Now a chance, an opportunity for us to play. See, you have 8 here, 8 here, tic-tac-toe. Why you want to multiply and again divide? Then you have okay, now let's look at it. What we are left with? 6, I can write as 3 into 2. I have 9, I can write as 3 into 3. I have a 22, I can write as 11 into 2. That's it. Here, I'm just converting to smaller numbers. Okay? 8, I can write as 2 into 2 into 2. Then I have a 5, I will keep it as 5, it's a prime number. 7 is also a prime number, I will not touch that. I have a 10, which again becomes 5 into 2. Let's see how much more opportunity we have. This 2 and this 2 tic-tac-toe. This 2 and this 2 tic-tac-toe. That's it? I think that's it. Yeah? So what do I have here? 3 into 3 into 3 into 11. So 3 3s are 9, 3 are 27 into 11. 27 to 11 becomes 297. Okay? Divide that. I mean, I'm just doing it because it was easy, but you can always multiply it. And then here you have 2 into 2, 4, 4 5 are 20, 7 are 140, 5 are 140, 5 are 700. That's it. Now it's up to us to leave it like this or convert this to decimal. If we have to convert this to a decimal, this is going to be the reverse of what we did here. Here we converted decimal to a fraction. Here we have to convert fraction to a decimal. That is where we will use chicken and egg story. 297 by 700. Let's do that. Or let's pick an easy problem, then we'll come to this. If I say 1 over 8, meaning divide 1 by 8. How do you divide smaller number by a bigger number? Somebody has to help us with that. Dichita, you know that magic trick? Okay. So let me just explain for the kids who are hearing it for the first time, and then I'll come back to you guys. 8, what is smaller number than 8? Even if I start the table of 8 from 8 1 8, go till 8 10 80, one never comes. I need a bigger number than 8 to be able to divide. That decimal is the chicken which lays one egg at a time. One egg at a time, remember that. As soon as you put the decimal, it lays one egg. It lays one egg at a time, remember that. Now I have done 8, now I can go 8 1 8. 2 is remainder. My chicken keeps laying one egg at a time. 8 2 just 16. 4 remainder, still small, but I don't have to worry. My chicken is laying one egg at a time. 8 5 just 40. Done. Yep. So this is my chicken egg story. Okay? Because what happens, right? Why I'm emphasizing on the fact that decimal is the chicken that lays one egg at a time? Because now you might think, okay, I put a decimal, I got a 0 here, and then you forgot about it. It doesn't leave you behind. It keeps giving 1 0 by default. Yeah. Till you want to continue. Think of a situation like 6 divided by 8 or 3 divided by 4. No, not this one. Probably 1 over 7. Where there is no end to it. It will keep on repeating itself one after another. And this chicken will keep laying egg one egg at a time till you are done with filling your page, till you are done coloring your entire wall doing this calculation. Okay? Yep. So it was, again, this unit was the first unit of level, 7th grade, where we are dealing with numbers, different types of numbers. How do you deal with negative numbers, positive fractions, negative fractions? How do you multiply, and divide negative fractions or positive fractions? That was the jump start. Now we will go to the next unit in the next class. Was that, what happened? Are we sad? Okay. Don't be sad. I will keep on hunting you guys till you guys are in high school. Don't worry about it. We'll have classes every Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. So this is what brings us to the end of the class. I am hoping that nobody has any doubt, because we did not learn anything complicated, but if we did, this is your chance to ask that question before I let you guys go. No questions? Then go and have fun. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye, sir.
Bye bye. Bye bye.